Hi Gemini, my name is JC of the Mindful Awakening, and these are your September monthly messages. We are going to be taking a look at the general collective energy for everyone in your sign, clarifying the cards and pulling some advice. Please keep in mind that not all messages will resonate, only take with you what does, and make sure you check back at a later date if they don't land for you right at this very second. I also encourage you to check out your moon and rising sign videos for additional messages. Let's take a look and see what is in store for our Gemini signs for the month of September. Show us what we need to see for Gemini signs, sun, moon, and rising for the month of September. Show us the messages that we need to see. Show us the messages that we need to see for Gemini signs, sun, moon, and rising for the month of September. One more card. What do we need to see for Gemini signs? One more card. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Wow, it's so funny because I put the Seven of Swords back into the deck. It didn't flip out completely, and then after shuffling it popped out again. Really interesting. All right. Gems, for the month of September, your reading is starting off with the Lover's card in reverse. This could be a soulmate connection that you are dealing with. For others of you, if this is not a partnership, this could be your energy. This is your card. The Lover's card is for Geminis. You could also be dealing with another Gemini. For others of you, this could simply be a choice. You're facing a choice in either something that has to do with personal relationships, something that will affect personal relationships. It's just a choice in general. This could also be a choice in the workplace. Whatever it is a decision that's hard for you to make. It is a decision that will impact a lot of the trajectory of your life moving forward. So this is not something that's coming to you easy, but one that is necessary. We will be pulling some more clarification on what this means for you. Following the Lovers in reverse, we have the Eight of Wands upright. Fire sign energy is strong here. This is also fast communication, quick communication, lots of emails, text messages. Very interesting considering we are in Mercury shadow period. And typically during this time, communication can get very muddy, a lot of delays, a lot of inaction, and yet this card is upright, meaning it's happening very fast. So whatever choices that you're struggling to make, there's a lot of information that's being presented to you right now that makes this choice even more urgent. And this could be, again, emails, text messages, verbal communication, travel. Things are happening very quickly. That's adding to the urgency of this choice that needs to be made, which will eventually lead you to this 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional safety. This could be, if this is a personal relationship in the way that it resonates with you, this is a relationship that makes you feel extremely happy, seen, supported, heard. This is a happily ever after card if this is in regards to personal, intimate relationships. For others of you, if this is a choice that has to do with money and finance or workplace, after information is coming out very quickly about this thing that's forcing you to make this choice, I am seeing here that this choice is going to lead to a more prosperous, happy time for you. But we will be pulling clarification, so not to worry. In addition to that, we have the Seven of Swords. Like I said, this popped out, Seven of Swords in reverse. No one is getting away with anything when it comes to you. A lot of truth is coming to the surface here. People can't get away with a quick one when it comes to you. If this is an emotional situation, you're really seeing things for what they are. If you're dealing with another person, it could be that someone has tried to maybe not deceive you, but someone has not been being completely outright with their emotions, keeping some things to themselves. And I think this week, this month, you may be in a lot of communication with someone who is revealing their feelings for you, revealing their true intentions with you. And if they're not revealing it outright. You're getting lots of hints, a lot of different types of communication that make you feel like you're getting down to what's really happening there with this person. And that's going to lead to a lot of happiness, because you'll see that this person is probably actually really interested in you. And if it isn't that they're interested in you, it's that seeing the truth for what the truth is giving you emotional fulfillment. Whether it's something that's falling away or something that's coming together, it's bringing you closer and closer to alignment, and that in itself is bringing about a more balanced, happy energy in your life. If this is not a personal relationship and this is a workplace thing, no one is getting away with anything quick during this week. So if you are the one who's keeping something away from other people, be careful that you dot all your I's and cross all your T's, that you're doing everything necessary in whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm also getting a feeling here that whatever the choice is with the Lovers card in reverse that you're having a hard time making, you're also having a hard time taking with you what you only need. I think this choice that you are avoiding making, or that you are in the process of making, is happening so quickly with the 8 of Wands upright. Like, it's happening so fast that you don't really have a lot of time to gather what you need in order to feel prepared for this new journey. So it's happening really, really fast. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands upright. We also have the Moon upright. Very interesting energy here. Let me just take a look quickly. You don't want to miss out on any opportunities here with the 4 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. At this point in time, it's not necessarily about having the support of the majority. It's not about, oh, I'm just going to do what everybody else is doing. That's not what this is at all. You don't care if the choice that you are making is not the popular choice to make. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity to do what's best for you. So you're not putting anybody else's feelings, emotions, needs, desires before your own. You don't want to miss out on a choice that is best for you here. It might not be the most popular choice, but it's a choice that intuitively you know feels right to you. With the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse, you're not crying over spilled milk anymore. I think the beginning part of September, you spent a lot of time mourning what your version of reality was, and you're seeing here now that times have changed, man. And if you sit in the sadness of it all, you're going to miss out on the opportunity to choose whatever you're choosing and to finally get the ball rolling and to get a move on it. It's a scary time for you because with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it doesn't feel stable. It feels like this is such a big shift, a big change in your reality, that there's a little bit of fear associated with this choice that you're making, that it might not be the most stable choice at the moment. You're kind of rushing towards making this decision. You're rushing towards this outcome that you've decided is probably what's best for you, or this action that you've decided is best for you and not the majority. However, something that you do need to keep in mind is the Moon card upright. Piscean energy here today, the 20th, is the new moon in Pisces. So you could be full moon in Pisces. So you could be dealing with this full moon energy. Good time to set some intentions. You're rushing towards a new beginning. You're rushing towards seeing something for what it really is. And that's going to be your challenge, I think, is knowing that you're not picking the most popular decision. You're not doing what the majority is doing, but you know that it's best for you. And that's going to be the challenge, is people not understanding why you're choosing what you're choosing and you feeling a need to defend it. But there's no need to defend it. Do you, boo. Do you, because you know what is best for you with this choice. Let's pull some clarification. Now, if you are following me on Instagram and you want to see what is this choice that you have to make, what's the quick moving communication that's happening, what are you trying to get away with, what is this deception, this stuff that's happening underneath the surface that you need to know about before you make this choice, then click on the link in my bio. It'll take you to my YouTube page where the rest of your reading will be. And if this is the end for you, Thank you very much for joining, and I will catch you guys in the next one. For those of you that are on YouTube right now, keep watching. All right, let's pull some clarification on the Lovers in reverse. What is this choice? What is this choice? All right, so a choice has to be made. I'm really feeling workplace for you, gems. We have the Nine of Swords upright, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. Whatever it is that you have to be choosing, you're choosing it because you don't feel abundant right now. It doesn't feel like there's growth in this specific area of your life. It doesn't feel like you are going anywhere if you keep things exactly as they are, and if you stay exactly where you're at. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is work and finance. You guys may be doing a major transformation when it comes to your financial or your work life at the moment. There's some sadness associated with this energy because something just isn't the way that it used to be anymore, and you're no longer feeling like this is a place where you could grow and be abundant in. There's no more opportunity here. So a transformation needs to happen in terms of your work life, the way that you make money. And there's sadness associated with that because you're not necessarily ready to leave, although you're seeing it for what it is, and you can recognize now that if you want a better, brighter future, you got to make some choices now, because wherever you're at is not currently sustainable. Although this change has not completely happened yet, I could see that you are in the middle of this transformative energy. Let's get some clarification on the Eight of Wands upright. What is this quick communication that's happening here for our Gemini? All right, we have here the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords upright, and the Page of Cups upright. I just realized that in the challenge position, the way that I read the Knight of Wands is the way that I would read the Knight of Swords. I find that very interesting that I didn't pick up on that until after the fact, because I am an intuitive reader, but it's very interesting. With the Knight of Wands, it's like you are rushing towards something, but you're also very passionate about the choice that you're making. So even though a lot of people may not agree, you don't care because you believe in the choice that you're making here. I have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords upright, and the Page of Cups upright though. You're still kind of lamenting how you wish things were. You're still daydreaming about past circumstances, past situations. You're still thinking about like a possible happily ever after. I'm getting a lot of this is still related to work. Yes, this could definitely be a relationship situation. And I am getting your realm of work and finance is undergoing a transformation. It's huge. If this is a personal life situation, you're still lamenting on relationship situations where they could have been a certain way, they could look a certain way, a lot of daydreaming that's happening here, but you're not feeling a rush to make a rash decision about this because you're still feeling trapped about something that's not necessarily in your control. I'm getting that more for personal relationships than I am for work. That being said, there are circumstances in your workspace, in your finances that don't seem in your control either. And if you're not careful, you may trap yourself in an illusion, in something that isn't based in reality, which has a lot to do with this Page of Cups energy. Yes, it's great that you can feel and reminisce and take yourself back to better times. And that's not where you're at right now. So whatever communication is coming at you that's happening quickly, take it for what it is, soak it in, and use it in coming up with a decision that is best for you. I cannot stress this enough. It is not about choosing things that will make other people happy. All of this has to do with you undoing the chains that bind you to a past that once was but no longer is, and then making a move on it. Get a move on it. You're not doing that right now. A lot of communication is coming at you, but you're not going to be able to stay stagnant forever. You are going to have to make a choice eventually. This Death card will eventually have to flip upright. So take whatever communication is coming to you now before you start moving forward. But recognize you're not actually trapped by anything. This is all in your mind. It is a mental game right now. All right. 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. What is this emotional fulfillment for our Gemini? Clarify the Ten of Cups. Yeah. You really want emotional fulfillment, and yet we have here the Three of Swords upright, we have the Ace of Swords upright, and the King of Wands upright. So even though we want emotional fulfillment here, we're still dealing with a situation that's actually very sad. We're dealing with a situation that's deceptive, third-party situation for some, and there's a need here. Maybe not a need, but like your go-to is to overthink this situation, to go through every single option. What are my options? How can I get out of this low vibe energy? How can I create something, manifest a new beginning out of this thing that is really hurtful and painful? With the spiraling, the mental game that you put yourself through, it's almost as if you want to create a separation between your head and your heart, and you want to be logical about it all. But with the King of Wands, the separation between head and heart can only go on for so long until eventually you need to find a balance. And so the only way to get this Ten of Cups energy is to deal with something that didn't end up working out, and to find a balance between both of these spaces. Your mind and your heart need to have a conversation with each other in order for you to find that space, in order to see things for what they are and to create a situation where you can experience happiness. A lot of you are still holding on to something that hasn't worked out, whether in relationship or at work. Something didn't work out, and you need to find a balance between head and heart in order to open yourself up to the possibility of a happily ever after, which could mean new options, which can mean new directions, which can mean transforming your current relationship to have a new beginning. Let's see what this Seven of Swords is. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, we have here the Six of Pentacles upright, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. A choice needs to be made regarding something that needs equal give and take. I think here with this energy, it's not about trying to do everything on your own. This really is about finding a way to balance all of the puzzle pieces that are in your life in order for you to create a more sustainable future. If this is a workplace situation, you've given this way more time and effort and energy than you need to. Could be that your employers are not meeting you halfway. The system in general is not, this is not an equal give and take. You're overworked and underpaid, and you need to make a choice. Could be that you're juggling two jobs right now. Could be that the choice that you have to make has something to do with whether to stay in this place of employment that doesn't make you feel seen and heard. It doesn't feel like a safe situation. It doesn't feel, you feel like a number. It's like there's nothing in this work situation that makes you feel like your gifts, your unique gifts are being recognized and are being respected. And as a result of that, you're really trying to figure out what will be the best move that you can make low key in order to set yourself up for something that feels more balanced and more sustainable in your work life. It's like overworked, underappreciated. Could also be that there's a lot of new rules and regulations that are not conducive to what you believe is a balanced workplace situation. And so you're really trying to figure out what you need to do next in order to create a more sustainable financial life for you. If this is a personal relationship, someone has been giving more in this relationship than the other. And so you're trying to figure out now what is best for you. Feels like you're trying to make everybody happy, but you yourself are not happy. And so Gemini, don't do anything to kind of sneak away. Face it for what it really is and start putting yourself first. I cannot stress that enough. That's what's been showing up a lot in your reading, is the need to do things that make you happy. Forget about everyone else. What do you need, gems? It's time for you to start thinking about you. Let's pull some advice. Keepers of the Light Oracle, some final advice for our gems for the remainder of September. We have here Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. This isn't about making everybody else happy, Gemini. What actually makes you happy? What do you want for yourself in your life? Remember, your challenge is going to be in making a choice, and that the popular choice won't be the most, your choice will not be the most popular choice. So what are you going to do when you realize that? Are you going to stick to doing what's necessary to make everyone else happy? Or are you finally going to make yourself a priority and choose what's best for you? Fuck everybody else. Who cares how everybody else feels about the choice that you need to make, whether in money or in love or at work? You got to start thinking for yourself, because too often you make choices that are beneficial for other people, but there's no one there supporting you the way that you actually need. So it's not about choosing for other people. You know what is right. Do what is right for you, gems. I hope this message resonates with you. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.